As the years have gone by, Star Wars has become bigger and bigger, especially when it comes to canon. I remember back in the days when it first started, it was so minuscule and Legends was so big. Now canon is kind of starting to catch on and a lot of characters and a lot of things are starting to coincide together. It feels pretty nice. I mean, we've seen a lot of shows, animated characters, video game characters that have kind of been intertwined at this point, and I want to say that the Imperial time, which practically means Order 66 through A New Hope. This timeline in between has a lot of treasures in there, and one of those has been the Bad Batch series, which we saw a year ago now. I can't believe it's been a year actually, but now it's time for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming very shortly, and believe it or not, I think we have found one of the Bad Batch characters in the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. First off, I gotta say this. Yes, guys, I think that there's a lot of evidence pointing to Temuera Morrison coming back in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, playing none other than Echo. I gotta say this first before we go on. Temuera Morrison might be one of the luckiest guys in the world, because not only did he get the Jango Fett role back in the day in Attack of the Clones, he also got to be Aquaman's dad. I mean, he is fully on world famous, and Disney keeps calling him, so he keeps coming back. The biggest thing, of course, for Temuera Morrison was when Disney officially announced the Boba Fett show. He was in a couple of Mandalorian episodes, but having your own series is something far greater than that. But lo and behold, I don't think he has finished as of yet, because a very surprising image could be seen in the Obi-Wan trailer. I wanted to make a video about this weeks ago, but I think now is the perfect time to do so. I want to reveal a possible Star Wars cameo that literally no one saw coming. As we know, Boba Fett is fairly young during the Kenobi series, but other than Boba Fett, which Temuera Morrison plays, there are other clones that were rapidly aged that could definitely show up in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And what's more, it seems that the trailer is definitely pointing us to that direction. You see, there is a shot in the trailer that shows a scuffed up looking clone trooper outfit, but only from the waist down. We've talked about that in a previous video and what I thought would be Captain Rex. It makes perfect sense for Captain Rex to finally make his live-action debut in the Obi-Wan series, and the clone trooper armor itself has a bluish tint going for it, so of course linking it directly to Captain Rex. But there's another image that appears to be that of a clone trooper. In this shot where the Grand Inquisitor is talking to somebody that we see only from behind, his head shape, his ears, and his cybernetics on the back of his head, everything points to it being Temuera Morrison. If we compare this with this shot from The Mandalorian, where the first time Temuera Morrison appeared in that show, I think the resemblance is uncanny. Both head shapes are extremely similar, and adding the cybernetics that seem to be on the side of his head point to him definitely being Echo from the Clone Wars series and from the Bad Batch show, especially from the Bad Batch, since we know what happened to him during Clone Wars Season 7. Of course, don't get me wrong, there's no shortage of clones that Temuera Morrison could play in the Obi-Wan show, but very few of them have interesting things going on post-Order 66 as we see in the Bad Batch. Most clones have been decommissioned by now, as we see in the animated series, and a very small group of them managed to actually remove their brain implants, their chips, and that actually was the Bad Batch. So, nevertheless, there's a lot of other clones, as I said. It could be Gregor, Cody even. But if indeed this is Temuera Morrison, his cybernetics on his head there are a dead giveaway. These things seem very similar to how we saw Echo in Clone Wars Season 7 when Rex actually saved him. Echo's head was covered in these cybernetic ports, which even covered his ears. That is one thing that might deter us from knowing that this is Echo. However, it's not crazy to think that once in live action, Lucasfilm has taken some liberties, as we see with Cad Bane and many others. By the time of the Kenobi series, Echo might have removed some of his cybernetics. Maybe not all, as we see here in this shot, but maybe his ears have been free from the cybernetics that were once implanted, and this could be Temuera Morrison's head playing, of course, one of our favorite clone troopers in Echo. That leads to a whole lot of other questions. If this is indeed Echo, where the heck is the rest of the group? Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, all these people could be very much nearby, looking on as the Grand Inquisitor is threatening Echo with his life. So what do you guys think? Is this Echo literally hiding in the trailer? Will we see any of the Bad Batch members in the show or any of the other clones? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.